Okay.
Hope you guys can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah. So, sorry, I muted few of them by mistake only. Yeah. So here, okay. Shoaib has asked the question here actually. Actually, I was missed starting of 3 slide. Can you revise it? Okay. Can we do
Okay,
it in the
for
last
this,
or can we do now?
Pradeep, for this, I will suggest Shoaib to wait for us to upload this particular meeting over employee portal so that we can go once again and look into it, what
Yes,
you
Shoaib.
people have delivered us, right?
Yes, yes. Shoaib, can you hear us? We are recording the video. Once the video has been uploaded to the website, we can go through, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, Pradeep. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Confluence is the space here where we can create a design document or requirement document for the projects actually, or the features which we are going to implement in the applications. So if you can see my screen here, we have the home page. Here you can see the spaces actually. So space, this is the my space, Pradeep Yankwale. This is the Iris team. Is a project where currently I am working on the current space, and Boons APIs. These are all the different spaces where we can create the documents, and we can design the requirement, and we can start the development. Okay, so I'll go with the menus actually. So here here in recents you can able to see all the recent documents which are all been accessed or edited recently. Okay, here again, as I showed you here, the 3 spaces I am able to see. So here, the spaces, list of spaces you can see in the drop down. So people, you can see the list of all the users which have access to the Confluence actually. Okay, so these are apps is the menu here. You can integrate the different meeting apps to the Confluence page. Suppose if you see the Slack or Google Drive or Lucid Chat, these are the meeting apps, and Google Drive is the space where we can link the documents easily. Okay, so I have never used this section actually while creating documents and all. And and next is templates actually. Whenever you are going to create any document, you can use existing templates, whatever they are available. Actually, these are all the subscribe. I mean, you need to subscribe to the templates, and you need to use it in your projects actually. So, okay, so I'll move to the Iris team space actually. So here, if you see, here you will have the list of pages or list of documents which you have created for the project or the feature which you are going to work, right? So now, if you see here, delivery management is the application, our application which we are working on. Okay, so delivery management is the document where we have all the list of documents. Whenever any requirements comes or any project task comes, what we do is first we gather the requirement and document it, and we write the solution design, and accordingly we get approval from seniors or and from the client actually. Based on the documentation, if the requirement is clear enough in the documentation, then only we will go for the development actually. So this will clarify the customers or clients doubts, or what he wants, and the developer doubts actually. This will clarify everything, and we can proceed further with the development actually. So if you see here, you can create so first of all, I'll tell you how to create the document actually. Okay, so if you see here, pages is the section, default section. where you can create the document. Okay, if you click on plus icon, the document will be edited, opened in the edit mode actually. Okay. So here, if you here you have to give the title of the document actually. So whatever title you give in the left side, I mean in the outside the edit box, you will see that as a header in the list of all the pages. Okay, this is the title which will indicate the feature or task which you are going to work on. Okay, am I moving quick or fast, or is it fine?
Hello, Pradeep.
Yeah. Yes.
Is this I'm audible?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
This is this platform for documentation only, or create any project?
No, we are not going to create any project actually. Project in the sense we can create a space here for the project actually. And for the project, whatever we are going to develop, for that we can write a requirement document here. What actually the client wants actually. We
Okay,
gather
okay.
the, yeah, we gather the requirements
It
on
means
call. We list the we list all the requirements, and the requirement documentation will be doing here actually. So what they want, what is the requirement, and what all needs to be done. So I will show
okay,
you,
okay, okay,
I'll show you the example document which is already been created. Okay. So if you see here,
okay,
okay, if you see here,
okay, Pradeep.
if you see here, we have a delivery monitoring as a document here actually. So we have listed the small description for this feature. What is delivery monitoring? So we have listed here the description of the task or the feature what is going to be developed actually. So phase one, phase two, we have converted the tasks into phase one and phase two. Okay. If you see here, phase two is not yet started, so we have not documented the phase two. So phase one we have started, and we have documented phase one requirements actually. Okay. So likewise, we can document all the requirements, and we can provide the proposed solution. What solution we are going to provide? See, as if you see the subheading, what solution we are going to provide, and how it will impact on different components. Whenever we work on the existing projects and we are going to add any features, there is a possibility of impacting other modules, right? Other functionality. So we have to mention all the impacted components as well. So all the notable components or impacted components, whatever is there. So if you are adding any new feature, what are the impacted things that needs to be mentioned? So before going to develop the feature, we need to mention all the places where all it going to impact. Whether it is going to impact in UI, whether it is going to impact in a backend, or whether it has an impact on database, or whether it has an impact on data flow, I mean logical flow. So all the places, all the APIs we need to list accordingly actually. Okay. So this is the basic understanding of the requirement document, how we are going to build. So I'll go in detail by adding a single document. Okay. So here if you see, we have page title. Okay, so page title something like we have to give feature name or the task name which we are going to develop actually. Okay, so feature name can be like, for example, I'll say feature one, something like that. This is a dummy name I'm just giving. So here you have to give some random description for the feature. This will be the initial understanding or overall understanding of the requirement, complete requirement, which you have to describe in a simpler format, which will indicate what the documents include further. Okay. So here you have to include what the document is referring to. Okay. So here, if you see the headers here, the menu bar, here we have something like if you all of you have used Microsoft Office, and in that Word. Okay. So in that most of the functionalities are same actually here. So if you see here, if you want to add any heading, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, or till heading 6, okay, you can add headings. Okay, so heading 1, I can say, okay, in that if you want to add points, you can have bullet points, or you can have numerical points. Okay, so you can add all the points, and whatever this particular heading is going to explain about. Okay, or you have to cover all the points. So here you have basic formatting of all the for the text whatever you are going to enter. Okay, if you want to bold the content, some content, for example, it will get bold, and it is I mean it is a basic formatting of text actually. Okay, so all the functionality it has. So in between wherever you want to add some code, for example, I'll show you. Yeah. If you want to enter any code section, what you can do is you can just add the code if you are entering any code, so what you have to do is you just have to select. If you just have to select, and you just have to mark it as a code actually. So it will indicate that it is a code actually. Okay, the code snippet. So, and here again, so if you are performing some tasks, okay, if you are performing some tasks, uh, and you want to add them as a checklist actually. So what you can do is you can add you can have it as a checkbox, and you can add the task. So here accordingly you can check or uncheck, and this will be visible to all the users. Okay, so here again the sharing the link for the if the current document is referring to some other documentation in the space, what you can do is you can just give a link to the reference to the existing document, and the user can go to the particular document, and he can gather the information from that document, and he can continue to the current document, right? And if you want to insert any images, you can just go, or you can just click on here, or you can just copy paste any image. For example, what I'll do is I'll just snap this and just paste here. Okay, this will get pasted automatically over here, or you can browse from your local system and you can add the this one, right? So this is like you can add images or media in your document. So if you want to mention someone, like if you don't have the clarity about the point which you have written, the customer said there is one requirement, for example, what I'll do is I'll go to edit mode for this. Okay, so what I have done is here I have noted all the scenarios. Okay, what I want is I have not understood completely the scenario. What I can do is I can just mention someone here, and to the or the client saying description, detailed description needed for this scenario. You know, you can just mention someone, or you can just ask your comments to the user. Okay, so this is a mention. This is a just emoticons. I mean emojis you can insert. And if you want to insert the tables, okay, if you want to, suppose for example at the end, what I'm doing is I'm inserting the table here. So you can just insert the table. For example, if you see the as an example, this is a table which you have inserted, and we have documented all the scenarios over here. Okay, so this is the this one table you can insert. So here now this is the additional features provided by Confluence. Here what you can do is you can just you can have a code snippet. For example, if you see the area where I have added the code snippets, see, for example, this, right? this is the code snippet. This is the object, JSON object, which I have written. This can't be the normal text. So what I did is I have just added a code snippet. I have just made it as a code snippet, and I have added the data model object over here. So okay. So if you go here, if you just insert the code snippet, and you will get the area. Here, what you can do is you can write the code snippet, and you can explain the code snippet what it is going to do. For example, if you have a requirement, and you want to write a step-by-step algorithm how you are going to achieve it, okay, you can just write that as a steps, and you can provide the pseudo code to the user level understanding for the this one, like how we are going to provide the solution. You can write the pseudo code in the code snippet, and anyone who is going to read the document, that should be user understandable, so that they will understand how we are going to develop the feature, right? So there are so many features actually. For example, quote and decision divider. If you want to add a divider, something like that between the this one, and if you want to have an expansion or this one, right? If you're adding something, and you want to have an expansion, it is something like, accordion kind of thing, in view mode. What you can do, once it is published in view mode, you can expand it, or you can collapse it, something like that. Okay, so there are so many features available over here, and for more features, you can just go to view more, and you can just search what you want. For example, I'll go to layouts actually here. So what I can do is I can just add two layouts, or three layouts, or two layouts, something like this. So we can have the differentiation table, something like that, right? These are all about the layout. Do you have any questions till now? Hello? If you don't have any questions, I'll proceed further. I think someone is trying to talk, but the voice is breaking, I guess.
Actually, Shoaib is trying to ask something, but his voice is not clear.
Yeah, you can just try typing your query, I'll answer. Okay. If not, I'll proceed further with task linking to the JIRA board. Okay. So here, what I have done is what we can do. So here, I have added these scenarios in this table. Okay. For example, so what I need to do is I need to make it as a task, so that I will follow the single use cases for the scenario, and I'll complete the task. Okay. What I can do is I can select the complete this one, and I can just create a issue, and it will reflect in the JIRA board. Okay. So issue. So this will create a issue, and it will reflect in the JIRA board, and we can provide the description. For this, we have to select the project. For example, select the project, and provide the description. I mean, detailed description for this scenario, and you can just create it. Once you click on create, I'll just create it. Once you click on create, what it will do is it will just reflect in the JIRA board. Okay. For example, if you see here, it has just created an issue. It has just created an issue, and it has provided an IR number with the status open. So if you see here, if you go to the JIRA board, and if you search for this issue, the issue will be available in the backlog. See? If you see here, you have this issue listed over here, and this has been reflected, right? This is how you will link the issues from this one, from Confluence document to the JIRA. You can create directly the task. You can just mention your task over here, and you can create the task. It will reflect in the JIRA board, right? Do you have any questions over here? Okay, I'll proceed further.
Hi, Pradeep. I'm
Yeah.
audible.
Yeah, you are audible. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sure.
Actually, Pradeep, I just wanted to ask something from left side in page section, impact, just like the.
Sorry, your voice is not clear.
Actually, it dropped off.
Okay. Okay. Can we have list of queries, and we can type, and we can answer one by one if there is internet issue?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll proceed for next thing, which is the filters in the JIRA board. Okay. So how I'll be covering these filters? This will be relating to the Confluence document as well. Okay. So what I will do is I'll apply the filters. I mean, if you see here, we have filters, view all filters. Okay. So who is the owner? I mean, assigned to me actually. Iris team. No, not this filter, I guess.
Let's go to advanced search.
Yeah,
Just go to
advanced search, right?
filter.
Yeah, advanced search, yes.
Advanced.
Yeah. So in advanced search, what we can do, for example, I want to filter all the tasks which are reported in the JIRA board in the open state. Okay. What I can do is I can just select the project from where and type all the types of user stories and status. I want open and reopened tasks or in progress tasks. All these should be I want. Okay. Assignee which is assigned to me, which is current user or Pradeep Enkwale, something like that. Okay. So what I have to do is, I mean, here we have some more filters actually. For example, I want to filter via label. If you remember, Savita has explained about label. So if you are working on any feature, what we do is we provide a label for that to particular feature actually. If you see the labels over here, we have these many labels. For example, we have DODAS implementation 2021. So if I just filter with that, so I have only two user stories which are in open. So what I'll do is I will just clear this filter. I will not apply label filter because we will not get much filters over here or much user stories over here. Okay. So what I'll do is, now these are all the filters we have applied and we got the list, right? So now what I'll do is I don't want to come here. I don't want to come here, and I want to always access this common this applied filter all the time. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this link and go to JIRA and go to Confluence page. What I'll do, I'll just paste the link over here. Okay. What Confluence will do now, it will take the link and it will create its own table and it will provide all the information provided by me. Whatever filters I have applied, the assignee, if Savita has reported any bugs to me, if that bug comes to the assignee Pradeep Enkwale, that bug will automatically get updated over here and it will get displayed. Okay. Any queries related to filters? And accordingly, what you can do is, what I can do is, once it has got published, what I can do, I can just update I can just go to the user story and I can update the statuses. For example, if I click on this, it will navigate to JIRA board over here, and it will open the bug like this in this manner. So this is how we link all the tasks from the JIRA board in the Confluence page. Do you have any questions over till now? This was the final slide, or I can say the final slide. This was it till here. So if you guys have any questions, we can proceed further with the questions, right? Yeah. Hello.
Pradeep, so Shoaib, Kishore, any doubt up till now?
I think Shoaib has
Or-
doubts. Is not his voice is not audible. Shoaib, what you can do is you can type your query and I'll answer. We have 10 minutes to left. I mean, we have 10 minutes left and we can have the query section.
So Revati, hello, Revati, are you there?
So I just want a common feedback. Did this session help anyone over here?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So if anyone has.
Does anyone using JIRA tool currently?
Yes, we are using JIRA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did this, I mean, yeah. Kishore, do you have any questions? Manikanta, Manisha, Mohammed.
Yeah, Pradeep. Actually, I want to know what is the exact advantage of using JIRA.
JIRA.
Why people use the JIRA and refer also the JIRA Confluence so that
yeah.
we can.
So initially I said most of the industries use JIRA. This is not the actual answer. Okay, right? So what we do is we while developing any feature, what we do, we perform agile methodology. So what is agile methodology now? So what we do is we gather the requirement from the client, we document it, and we design the solution accordingly. So what we do, what agile methodology refers is, we can't implement or we can't develop complete feature in one go, right? What we have to do, we have to do it in a step-by-step manner. For example,
Sound not coming to me.
sorry,
I guess somebody has to be go on mute because the voice.
yeah, I muted.
I can, yeah.
I muted. Yeah. So when we are developing any feature or any application, what we do is we gather the requirement, we split it into the subtasks or the small modules, and modules will be converted into small tasks. So to track these modules and subtasks and these things, right, we need some tool to which will help us to track the details of the features, what we have developed, what has been tested, and what has been verified and what has been closed. To track these things, we need some tool, right? So this JIRA provides the features to track all the details from requirement gathering to till the feature goes to the production or to the live.
Okay, so that my last question is, Like
Yeah.
this JIRA, how many person can handle? Like one a small company has started or one is MNC. So which one for better? That small or MNC like?
No, it is not like whether it is startup or a MNC. It is not like that. If you are handling a project or if you are working on the project, you just have to sign in
We
with
can
sign
also
up.
start with the JIRA version, right?
Yeah.
That start.
I'm not
Okay.
sure. I mean, if you're talking about free versioning, I'm not sure if this the platform whichever I mean we are using. This is Atlassian is the platform. Whether they are providing the free access to the users.
It's a paid version, right?
Yes. I hope so. I'm not sure about it. I can get back to you on this, and I'll answer this. Whether it is a if you have even if you have the free version, you will not be having much options to perform the things actually, right? For example,
Okay.
if you saw the while Savita was showing demo on the Jira tool, there you will be showing you'll be seeing multiple options of playing with the tasks, converting to bug, converting to user story, converting to task, something like that. So in free version, some of the features might be not there if they are providing free version. In paid version, you will be having full access to the features whatever they are providing.
Okay. So it's not open source, and if they want to start any project on the JIRA, so they have to pay this software, right?
Yes. What I can do is I'll confirm you whether this has a free version. I'll confirm you and I'll update in the group, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do anyone have any questions? Is any template in the conference by default is the open source? No, I guess most of the templates are not open source. I mean, even if they are open source, what they can do is uh, uh, i- they can give a free trial for a few days, but later on you have to pay for it. Yeah. Okay. Do anyone have any questions? Mohammed? Yeah. I think we can close up for today. I guess today's session.
Okay. Okay, Pradeep. So, yeah, Pradeep, you can just sum up and thank you guys for joining this session. Okay, one more question we have got from Shoaib. So this must be the last
What
question,
is
Pradeep, if you want to answer.
Yeah? What is the advantage of
Yeah.
Confluence, right? So advantage of Confluence is like whenever you work on the project, if you can, whenever we work on the project, what we do first, projects come with a requirement of the client actually, right? When we gather any requirement from the client, what we have to do is we have to document them clearly to understand end-to-end requirements, what to do and what not to do, and what might cause the problem, what might not cause the problem. So to document these things, what this Atlassian doing is it is providing the spaces to the user, which is Confluence, where you can create the documents for the requirements from the clients, and we can provide the design solution how we are going to achieve the requirements from the client. So though that requirement flow or data flow we can mention in the Confluence documents. So this will help us. This will help us while developing. If while developing, we might not be having all the requirements in our mind, right? While gathering the requirements, gather the requirements, document it. While developing, what we can do, we can refer the whatever document we have created if we have stuck at some phases, at some stage, we can just go to the document. What was the requirement written? We can just read it and we can continue our development. This will ease our development cycle, testing cycle, and the delivery will be faster. We will not remember all the requirements from the client, right? So we need to document somewhere to have access to the same. Yeah, I hope this have answered your question, Shweb.
Yeah, the main advantage of the conference is right. It gives the like power to create the meeting notes, project plans, and the product requirement in
Exactly.
one specific manner. So this is the main advantage of using a conference document. We can create. We
But
got
you will not
other
have
queries.
common access to all the users. If you are providing on MS PowerPoint or MS Word, what it is doing is with the Confluence, no, even if you are editing something here, you can see, if you have access to the page, you can see whatever I'm editing here live actually. So with this,
We can show that, Pradeep. Can you just edit? Can you just go to edit mode? I will
yeah,
also come in edit mode.
sure. I come to delivery monitoring.
Yeah.
So we can come, I mean, while in the meeting, what we can, while customer is explain the requirement, what we can do is we can just come in edit mode, and we can just and whatever we are typing, the opposite person can see the live edits, whatever we are doing over here, right?